So up next, we have Roger Clark and KAZE. Their set is going to be, I never knew how to pronounce this. Is it pronounced like how the song goes, the Didi Dom? Dom Dari Ram? Okay. True Trans Sunrise Mix and Exotic Ethnic. The songs they had vetoed were Paranoia Evolution by Roger and My Summer Love by Hudson.
KAZE, Central Florida's very own dad here. You know, our last hope for Central Florida in this tournament, taking it against two NorCal players and Mr. Matt Magden. You know, all very respectable players here. Basically our top 4 or 5 seeds, I believe. Matt being one of our lowest seeds, I think.
6th.
Yeah, Matt being our 6th seed, so definitely making a very strong showing, even with a kind of what is considered at this point a terrible seed in this late in the bracket. You know, waiting in losers finals here.
Yep, everything he wins is an upset.
The winner of this match will go against Mr. Kevin Bodie, who then the winner of that match will go against Matt, and the winner of that will be on the loser side of grand finals against Mr. Christopher Life. First song though, Dom Dari Dom.
I'm not quite sure how the sync is on this, though. It looks, from what it sounds like, a little late. This song has a lot of syncopation and gallops throughout the song, though fairly straightforward otherwise. So we should expect to see, I would be surprised to not see PFCs for both players. So they are 1 EX apart, or they were. Wait, yeah, they still are.
2 EX now.
2 EX, okay.
But going into the chorus here, KAZE with a very small lead here of about 1 or 2 EX. They've been staying very close to each other though. You know,
Roger picks up a great, which puts him 3 behind now. And then all that's left is this outro and another gallop section right at the end.
Good. Keep on going. 300 combos.
And Hudson pulls it out over Roger by 6? 6.
Very strong showing, 11 perfect from KAZE here.
Very respectable score.
Yep. KAZE showing his expertise here in the mixes by basically choosing it from the mix rather than alphabetically here.
Hudson, one of the resident most knowledgeable players in the community of all things Bamani.
Yeah. We have one of our local CFL residents here, Mr. NOG, Eric himself, showing up here. He gives Hudson all his support. You know, definitely Hudson here with the hometown advantage, just purely because of, you know, how many homies he has in the state. On top of being such a very strong, well-rounded player here.
Yep. I'm actually interested to see how this is going to go. This has some crossover gallop sections that you can just kind of foot switch when you just kind of, if you hit the arrow with like your left and right foot on the up arrow, you could potentially like do a foot switch on the up arrow, so you then plant with your left foot and then the right foot on the right arrow after. Oh. As kind of seen right now.
Oh, okay, I see. Both players handling that very well, though. Ooh, I believe full marvelous combo on that entire section.
Yes, I believe so. Yeah, this, I always forget this song is an 8, but it's surprisingly tricky for what it does.
Very strong showing by KAZE here, taking out Roger Clark. So Roger tied.
Yes, very impressive showing.
Roger tied for 5th place with Nick X here. And KAZE moving on to loser semis against Kevin Bodie. Loser taking home 4th place, and winner moving on to fight Mac Magden.
In losers finals.
KAZE giving us a little dance to show off.